There once was a wise Zen monk named Master Haku, who lived in a small monastery on the outskirts of a bustling village. He was known for his serenity, patience, and the ability to find wisdom in the simplest things. One day, a young disciple named Taro came to Master Haku, seeking guidance. "Master," Taro said, "I have been assigned to teach the people of the nearby village, but they are the most stubborn, quarrelsome, and rude people I have ever met. No matter how kindly I speak, they argue. No matter how much wisdom I share, they reject it. I fear I will never succeed in changing them." Master Haku listened patiently and smiled. "Taro, let us take a walk." They walked for miles until they reached the village, where the people were indeed as Taro had described, loud, argumentative, and seemingly indifferent to wisdom. They quarreled over trivial matters, insulted each other freely, and had little patience for anyone who tried to bring them peace. Instead of scolding them, Master Haku simply observed them for a while. Then, he and Taro walked on until they reached a great river. They stood at the riverbank, watching the water flow over the rocks, carving its way through the land with gentle persistence. "Do you see this river?" asked Master Haku. "Yes, Master," Taro replied. "This river does not fight the rocks in its path," Master Haku continued. "It does not demand that the land move for it. It does not become angry when it is diverted or slowed. Instead, it simply flows. Over time, it shapes the very rocks that resist it, not with force, but with patience and consistency." Taro looked at his master, beginning to understand, but still unsure. "Are you saying I should simply let the people be as they are and not try to change them?" Master Haku smiled. "I am saying that change does not come from force. The river does not shout at the rocks to move. Likewise, wisdom is not imposed, it is offered, gently and patiently, like the flowing water. If you become frustrated, if you expect immediate change, you will only exhaust yourself and push them further away." Taro pondered these words as they walked back to the monastery. Over time, he stopped trying to force wisdom upon the villagers. Instead, he simply lived as an example, showing patience, kindness, and understanding in all his actions. He became like the river, offering wisdom through his presence rather than through arguments. The villagers, at first resistant, began to notice his calmness and the peace he carried within him. Slowly, they became curious. They started asking him questions. They sought his guidance, not because he insisted, but because they saw the change in him and wished to understand it. Years passed, and the village, once filled with quarrels, became a place of harmony. The people learned from Taro, not because he demanded it, but because his own attitude had changed.